Top 20 richest companies in Nigeria. Before we start, try to guess which is the number 1 richest company in Nigeria. Nigeria has slowly but surely grew as years and decades pass by. Surely, it has its fair share of ups and downs, but because of the people's perseverance and continued belief that everything will turn out well, the country now has a stable economy. Of course, gaining more achievements and other factors will help shape the country's success. Support from investors undoubtedly will provide the required push that the country needs. Hence, it does not matter if the investors come from the country or a foreign one. Also, what matters is how they could contribute to Nigeria's continuous growth. That said, these companies play a major role in the country's bid to rise in the economic ranks. In this video, the companies that succeeded in earning large revenues and even more in turn help the country succeed will be discussed. Here is the list of the top 20 richest companies in Nigeria in no particular order. 1. Shell Petroleum Development Company, known as the largest oil company in Nigeria. Therefore, this company is a subsidiary of Royal Dutch Shell Nigeria branch, or most commonly known as Shell Nigeria. The company operates on a structure made of more than 6,000 kilometers of flow line and pipelines, 8 factories of natural gas, over 1,000 oil-producing wells, and at least 87 flow stations. The company's main task in the Shell Nigeria Corporation is to personally oversee the physical extraction and production of petrol. 4 key players in the oil industry comprises the company as a whole. Each one has a specific percentage of share in the company. These companies are the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Shell, Total SA, and Eni. So each company has 55%, 30%, 10%, and 5% respectively, where its market capitalization is $110 billion. This company just recently operated onshore on either the mangrove swamp or on dry land. 2. Mobil Nigeria, a large oil firm in its own right. Mobil Nigeria is just one out of a total of 3 subsidiaries ExxonMobil. Take note, all these 3 subsidiaries operate in Nigeria. Operating offshore, the company has at least 90 platforms located on a territory with a total of 7,900,000 acres of land. It holds the number 2 spot in Nigeria's top oil-producing companies, outmaneuvered by Shell. Mobil Nigeria market capitalized on over $147 million. 3. Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. The NNPC is a federal government-owned oil company in Nigeria. Through this company, they could participate in the petroleum business and regulate it at the same time. Hence, the company's mandated role in overseeing the mergers with big foreign oil corporations ensures that the prices would be regulated and fair to the people. These companies include ExxonMobil, Royal Dutch Shell, Chevron, Ajib, Total SA. Texaco was included before in this list before its merger with Chevron. Through mutual cooperation, the Nigerian government could do petroleum production and exploration. 4. MTN Nigeria. Mobile telecommunications also grew in the country, actually in Africa as a whole. MTN Nigeria is a subsidiary of MTN Group Limited. The company provides as much as 1/3 of MTN Group Limited revenues. The Nigerian people clearly trust MTN Nigeria so much because more than 58 million Nigerians subscribe to their service. After all, it uses a fiber network that reaches out nationwide. Also, the company boasts of being the country's premier communications provider and one of the largest in the continent. They continue to grow at a rapid pace and show no sign of slowing down. With a market capitalization of more than $13.5 billion, definitely belongs into the top 20 richest companies in Nigeria. 5. Nestel Nigeria Plc. Needless to say, companies concerning food also has a high earning rate. Nestel Nigeria is no exception. Known as one of the country's leaders in food production, the company garnered honorable citations as one of Africa's most successful companies. It was founded in 1962 and operated formerly as Nestle Product Nigeria Limited. Ogun State houses the company's main processing plant but operates mainly from Lagos. The company's operation started more than 57 years ago and continue to provide high-quality food for the Nigerians up to this day. The company has a market capitalization of more than $3.1 billion. 6. Total Nigeria Plc. Back to discussing oil companies. Another big player in the oil business, Total Nigeria Plc, started as a private company on June 1st, 1956. Needless to say, Total Nigeria Plc is a subsidiary of Total and energy companies that operate in over 130 countries. Committed to providing products and services, Total Nigeria Plc goes head-to-head with a big name in oil such as Shell and Chevron. The company has more than 500 service stations in the whole country. A successful merger happened in 2001, which allowed Total Nigeria Plc to grow more. The company has a market capitalization of more than $10 million. 7. Dangote. Owned by Nigerian businessman Aliko Dangote, this company does not have only one niche. In fact, the business caters to different kinds of needs. The company comprises of food processing, freight, cement manufacturing businesses. Dangote started as a trading company in 1977. This year also marked the relocation of the company to Lagos to put its expansion plan into action. It grew from that small trading firm to a multi-million conglomerate today. It has the role of a major sugar supplier to various breweries, confectionaries, and soft drink companies in the country. The company has a market capitalization of $11 billion. 8. Nigerian Breweries Plc. A staple in celebration, beer always make any party come alive. Through its sentiment, Nigerian Breweries Plc become a pioneer in the brewery business and also biggest brewery company in Nigeria. The company not only caters to the Nigerian people but also exports its product to part of West Africa as well. The company started in 1946 and operated under a different name, Nigerian Breweries Limited. Its most popular brand had competition when it first came out. However, by 1960, the product gained enough solid ground and became a staple in parties and ceremonies alike. The company has a market capitalization of $2 billion. 9. Globacom Limited. Commonly known to the Nigerian people as Glo, the company provides telecommunication services and was founded by Mike Adenuga on August 29, 2003. Hailed as an example of growing companies, Glo has over 3,500 employees working for it worldwide. Part of Globacom is Glo Mobile. It is a major telecommunication company, second only to MTN Nigeria. At least 45 million Nigerian people subscribed to Glo Mobile by December 2018. The company also operates outside Nigeria, and the people from Ghana and Benin enjoy their services as well. 10. GTB. GTB, or Guaranty Trust Bank PLC, is a Nigerian financial institution that provides a multitude of services like retail banking, investment banking, internet, online banking, asset management services, and corporate banking. One can find its headquarters in Lagos, specifically in Victoria Island. Founded on January 17, 1990, GTB aimed to provide various banking services to the Nigerian people. However, full banking operations officially started in February 1991. The bank has 17 cash centers, 41 GT Express sites, 231 branches, over 1,100 ATMs in the country. It has a market capitalization of $2.8 billion. 11. Central Bank of Nigeria. Almost every country has a central bank, and Nigeria, of course, has its own. CBN's main role is to make sure that the external reserves of the country are maintained. Not only that, it serves as the government's monetary authority in the country. The CBN Act of 1958 founded the bank, and operations officially started in July 1959. The bank also aimed to stabilize the financial and monetary environment in Nigeria. It also acts as a financial advisor to the Nigerian government. 12. NLNG, also known as Nigeria LNG Limited, where LNG stands for liquefied natural gas, mainly produces LNG and other natural gas liquids. The company exports this product to other foreign countries. Bonny Island, Nigeria, houses the company's natural gas plant. Nigeria LNG Limited started as a limited liability company in May 1989. The gas plant in Bonny Island officially started producing liquefied natural gas products in September 1999. Its first official shipment happened in October of the same year. 13. Unilever Nigeria Plc. People have various health and hygienic needs, and the Nigerian people certainly have the same need. One of the biggest consumer goods companies in Nigeria would be Unilever Nigeria Plc. Toothpaste, soap, deodorants, lotions, and many more products come from Unilever Nigeria Plc. The Nigerian Stock Exchange added the company to a list of the most richest companies in Nigeria because of its success in the country. The company officially started in Nigeria in 1923. One can locate locate the company's headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. Its market capitalization is over $301 million. 14. Guinness Nigeria. Brewery business seems to be good in Nigeria because, aside from Nigeria's breweries, the Nigerian people also have Guinness Nigeria to provide them with their favorite alcoholic beverages. The company officially started in 1962 through the installation of its first brewery in Ikeja. This brewery company is subsidiary to Diageo Plc, situated in the United Kingdom. The brewery in Ikeja became the first operation of Guinness outside of their native countries, and a few years later, more breweries spawned in other places in Nigeria, like the one in Benin City. It has a market capitalization of $0.5 billion. 15. Nine Mobile. Yet another telecommunication company gets added to this list. Now it's Nine Mobile's time to shine. Formerly known as Etisalat Nigeria, though many people still know the company by its former name, Nine Mobile boasts of a multitude of very innovative products and services like the Eco SIM. This company also provides a special service wherein the Nigerian people could customize their phone numbers. Nine Mobile also founded the Etisalat Prize for Innovation as a means for the Nigerian people to explore their inner talents at creating ways of internet expansion in the country. 16. First Bank of Nigeria. Also known as First Bank, it is aptly named because this bank officially opened for business in 1894, making it the oldest bank in Nigeria. Formerly known as the Bank of British West Africa, First Bank holds the record of being the largest bank in Nigeria in terms of gross earning and total deposit. The company's first name changed in 1979 to the First Bank of Nigeria and has been known as such ever since. The bank has a customer base of more than 10 million people and has 7,000 employees under its wing. 17. Julius Berger. Construction companies also have good earnings in Nigeria, such as the case of Julius Berger. These construction companies hold the position of being the biggest construction company in Nigeria and has been included in the Nigerian Stock Exchange list since 1991. Its headquarters in Abuja has also provided the most jobs for Nigerians. The company has more than 18,000 employees scattered around the world. It also has a diverse clientele from Nigeria and gas and oil companies worldwide. Julius Berger's market capitalization is over $72 million. 18. Cadbury Nigeria Plc. Food companies certainly earn big money. Cadbury Nigeria Plc produces sweets and confectionery products with Bonvita as its main selling product. Needless to say, of course, Cadbury manufactures various chocolate products, so their subsidiary in Nigeria does the same. In fact, more than 15,000 tons of cocoa beans become cocoa foods and drinks. It has a market capitalization of over $54 million. 19. Saipem Nigeria. The list of oil business companies does not stop with Shell, Chevron or Total. Saipem Nigeria also does business linked to gas and oil industry. Saipem Nigeria is a subsidiary of Saipem that mainly provides oil services like drilling either onshore or offshore, construction of power plants and pipelines onshore or offshore, maintenance and engineering services. The company's head offices are located in Lagos and a new one situated in Port Harcourt. 20. Chevron. Another big-time oil producer in Nigeria is Chevron Nigeria Limited, a subsidiary of Chevron Corporation, CNL, previously operated using a different name. This name, Gulf Oil Company, changed after the completion of a merger with Chevron. It further grew in size when another merger was sealed. This time, it was with Texaco overseas. Chevron used to be the third biggest oil company in Nigeria. However, because of several limitant activities in the country, especially in the Niger Delta, the company could not get ahead of Mobil and Shell. The market capitalization of the company is approximately $220.17 US. Chevron is the winner in our top 20 richest companies in Nigeria. If you did like our video, please subscribe for more videos like this. Don't forget to click the notification icon in order to be updated when we post a new video. Thanks for watching.
For more news about what is happening across Africa, subscribe, hit the notification icon. Thanks for watching New Africa.